What is going on, everyone? I am back. I've got a Christmas Archway. This thing is green, it's wide, it's tall, it's large and in charge. This thing is 20 feet wide, 11 and a half feet tall, comes with everything you need. You simply plug this thing in. After you unroll it, set it up, and you're ready to go. It comes with ground stakes, it comes with weight bags, everything is right here. It's huge, 20 feet wide. You could put this over your driveway if it's within those dimensions, 11 and a half feet tall. So as long as you don't have a real huge jacked up truck, this thing you can drive right underneath it. It is really, really cool. It was sent to me from this company right here, and we're gonna open this up and check it out. Make sure if you get this, heed the warning right there. Do not use a razor blade to cut the tape and accidentally puncture the inflatable. So it comes with orange weight bags right here. You can put sand or whatever you want in there. It's got some patches right there. Now inside one of the bags, it's gonna have all of the ropes for tying it off. It's got the ground stakes there, and this comes with a repair kit if you need to put one of those patches on. It's got needles, it's got the thread, so really cool if you need to do a patch. It's got the kit to sew one on there. Last but not least in the box is the inflatable itself, along with being in a nice carrying bag. It is shrink wrapped also, so let's get the box out of the way and check this out here. So we got a really, really nice bag right here with plenty of room in there, so this thing will compact right in there nice and tidy. Oh yeah, looks like it's gonna have a Santa on there. Okay, this is gonna be really huge, so I'm not gonna do it in the house. Before I untie this, I'm gonna take it outside, get my area, get everything kind of unrolled, set up, and then plug it in and let this thing inflate. All right, well, I got this exactly a week ago today, and we've had horrible weather here, so I haven't been able to get this thing out and up. And I got sick also, so I sound a little weird right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and place it outside here on the side of my house, get this thing aired up so we can take a look at this. Okay, now there is 4 of these plastic D-rings that's already sewn and integrated into the fabric itself. They're really nice. They seem to be really, really good quality. They're thick, and there's some kind of lightweight type of ABS plastic. There's one on the front and the back of each side of this. And this has little tether points, has these loops all the way across this thing, all the way down it. So there is a ton of spots on this to tie this down if you're gonna have high winds. Of course, we had winds that were over 30 knots, and that's just not good for any inflatable. Now on the feet here, has these metal D-rings, one on each end, and that's for the ground stakes that are provided. So I went ahead and put the tie-down ropes already to the D-rings. If you don't do this step now, you'll have to do it after it's inflated, and this thing is 11 and a half feet tall, so you may need a ladder. Okay, on the side that has the snowman on it, that is where the air inflation pump is. It's already made into the fabric. It's a heavy-duty air pump. I mean, this thing feels solid. It's not like those little rinky-dink types that you get at the big box stores. It's really good size. So we're gonna go ahead and plug this in and get this thing inflated. This thing is awesome. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This thing is sweet. Okay, this thing is big and it is super cool looking. That inflation pump is really strong. It pops this thing right up in the air, fully inflates it. The air inflator is not very loud at all. I did get a little bit of sand sucked up in there, so you might hear that. I just gotta turn it off and dump the sand out of there. Right here on the side right here is your zipper to open that up whenever you're ready to deflate this. And this thing is nice, and it's solid. It is very solid. It has those tie-down points all the way up this. Those black pieces right here. And you can tie this thing down all the way around on the inside
And those are also sewn in on the outside. So there is a ton of spots to tie this thing down. It is just really, really cool. I love how this thing has Merry Christmas on one side and dual purpose, because on the other side it says Happy New Year. So you can use this inflatable for quite a bit of time. Of course, if you don't get this in time for Christmas, you'll have it in time for New Year's, or you can always have this thing ready for next Christmas or next New Year. And this thing is just really, really cool. And here on the Happy New Year side, there's a gift, some candy canes with ornaments, and really, really cool over here. It's got the holly on there. Nice snowman and a tree over there. This thing looks great. Just looks great. All right, I've got it all set up in the front yard here, and it is just a perfect addition. If you collect Christmas inflatables like myself, I mean, this thing is just awesome. I'm definitely gonna put a little bit more stuff underneath it there, kind of in the background. But this thing is nice and sturdy. I mean, it inflates incredibly tight. So it's gonna take quite a bit of wind to move this, but certainly if you're gonna have high winds, I would not air that up. But it just looks absolutely fantastic. I love this thing. You can see I give a little bit of a gap here, just so when this thing deflates, it's not gonna lay on top of the decorations. Of course, you could take it in every night. Myself, I leave the inflatables out all the way through. I love that it has the dual purpose Happy New Year on the back. I mean, this thing is incredible. Really, really like this. I'll wait for it to get dark and get some good night shots. See, I got a floodlight there aimed on it. I got another floodlight here. I got to plug it in, and it's gonna make this stand out really well. All right, here is the Happy New Year side. It's looking absolutely fabulous. I need to stress just how good the quality on this inflatable is. I mean, it is second to none. It is really, really good quality. All the seams are really nice, and it inflates extremely tight. A lot of the times you get inflatables and they're kind of wrinkly for a day or two. Not this one. Right out of the box, that air pump is so strong, and the seams are sewn so well that it pushed all the wrinkles right out almost immediately. So the quality is really, really good. And this is the Merry Christmas side, also looking beautiful. Such a great addition to any holiday display. If you can get this in time for Christmas Day to set up, it's just a win-win. Of course, if you need something to make a statement for New Year's parties, this thing is just definitely gonna do it. I love that it's so big you could even drive cars through it. Now these black tie-down points on the inside of this that go all the way around this, you could actually use those to hang lights or Christmas ornaments or anything like that that you want to pizzazz this thing up with and just make it even better. But it is absolutely perfect just how it is. I definitely love this. This is probably my favorite addition this year. Definitely recommend this if you're in the market for an Archway inflatable for Christmas or New Year. This is just a win-win. Appreciate everybody watching. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye now.